I am back. Hello, hello, hello. This time I'm not going to be doing a note, so I can be more interactive. That would be so awkward if someone just walked into my room right now, but hopefully they would knock first. Alright, waiting for some people to come on. Let's see if I can adjust this lighting at all. Again, sorry if the sound is low. I don't have my mic. Hello, 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 hello. Can do some typing noises. Maybe I should try and center this. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Are these sounds tingly at all? Tingly, 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 tingly. Good evening. You looked at the other video, the first one I did, and that angle was not my friend. It's like, oh, that's what I look like from that angle, so switched it up here. Yes, another live stream. Another live stream. So I went to lunch. I had a lot of cancellations today, so I had a lot of breaks. Not every day like this, but I went to lunch earlier at a restaurant for one of my breaks, and then I got some gelato afterwards. And apparently at the place there was a $5 minimum for cards. I forgot that I had a $5 bill with me. I didn't think I had cash, so I had to buy this water bottle with my gelato, and then it was $5 even. So things are very expensive, and I definitely did not need this water because I also have this, my googly eyes, and we get water at work to fill it up with, so that was kind of a waste, but it is what it is. No, the water wasn't $5. The water plus the gelato was $5, but still expensive. Like, I don't need water. Water should not cost any money. And then I paid a lot for my food at the restaurant too, that I didn't even really eat all of it. So I have a bad habit with paying a lot for food. That's probably where the majority of my money goes, because I don't like cooking that much. I might like cooking more if I had like a fancy kitchen, you know, if I was rich and I didn't work a full-time job and I wasn't tired by the end of the day. Although I shouldn't be complaining because I know tons of people do that. I'm just probably lazy, so. Looks pretty though. was the favorite part? What was your favorite part of the day? Of your day? Do you guys like water sounds? I don't really like them. I don't think they're that relaxing. But for those of you who do, you're welcome. Got some quiet ones in the chat today. Where are y'all at? Making me talk to myself? It's okay. That's what these live streams usually are. Someone just doing random stuff while y'all watch and conversate amongst yourselves. Driving home. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. I don't know why I haven't thought of doing a live stream or making a video at work before now. It's like the perfect setting. It's always quiet here for the most part, other than when they were drilling on the roof earlier. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to work out. It definitely feels like today should be Friday. Every weekday should be Friday, in my opinion. Okay, enough with the water bottle. Just going to pretend to type. Forgot about you guys for a second. I'm sorry. I'm reading the strangest pickup line or compliment people have received. And this person said mine was from a 90-year-old man who told me last year that if I died of COVID, I'd make a real pretty corpse. Someone else said an old man told me if I were 60 years younger, that's it, he didn't finish. Yikes. Okay, there's not that many actually. I was hoping for some more. I don't know if I've had weird pickup lines. If I have, I probably just forgot about them because they were probably traumatizing and I erased them from my memory. Anyways. Do you guys say anyway or anyways? Because I think the proper word is anyway. And y'all know how I like to be proper. Hello, cool. Egypt. Alright. Anyways. Look how the sunlight's shining in. Like how's use doing? Like say it in a sentence. I am in US. I wish I was in Fiji. Hey yous guys. Why is that? I work online and offline. People come in and sit on this couch, or I turn to my laptop and see them that way as well. My hairs be crazy. Thank you, Brian. I do not. I used to have, I technically have an iPad from like 2012, but I never use it, obviously, because it's super old. I don't really see the use of it. If I already have a laptop, like why do I need an iPad too? I use my phone for pretty much everything other than work. Not that there's anything wrong with laptop or tablets if any of you guys use them. I just don't see the need. I think there's someone in the room next to me, and I hope they can't hear me tapping on this because that would be weird. But if they can, whatever, it's part of I'm incorporating it into this session. So, how y'all doing? What's new? I'm gonna read the back of this because why not? In Fiji, rainfall slowly filters through volcanic rock, adding the vital minerals that give Fiji water its unique and refreshing taste. The water collects in an active, ancient, artisan aquifer deep within the earth, where it is protected from external elements. It's the way nature intended water to be, untouched. Convincing, they sold me with that. Alright. Anything else that y'all would like me to read? Yeah, seriously, probably. do all of them. I think I'm going to read some Psalms because I liked reading from Psalms the other day. That's cool with you. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. La la la, la la la. Psalm 51. Have mercy on me, O God, according to your loving devotion. According to your great compassion, blot out my transgressions. Wash me clean of my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I know my transgressions, and my sin is always before me. Against you, you only have I sinned, and done what is evil in your sight, so that you may be proved right when you speak, and blameless when you judge. Surely I was brought forth in iniquity. I was sinful when my mother conceived me. Surely you desire truth in the inmost being. You teach me wisdom in the inmost place. Purify me with hyssop, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Let me hear joy and gladness. Let the bones you have crushed rejoice. Hide your face from my sins, and blot out all iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from your presence. Take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and sustain me with a willing spirit. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, and sinners will return to you. Deliver me from blood guilt, O God, the God of my salvation. And my tongue will sing of your righteousness. O Lord, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise. For you do not delight in sacrifice, or I would bring it. You take no pleasure in burnt offerings. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart. O God, you will not despise. In your good pleasure, cause Zion to prosper. Build up the walls of Jerusalem. Then you will delight in righteous sacrifices, in whole burnt offerings. Then bulls will be offered on your altar. Hello, 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 hello. Why do you boast of evil, O mighty man? The loving devotion of God endures all day long. Your tongue devises destruction like a sharpened razor. O worker of deceit, you love evil more than good, falsehood more than speaking truth. You love every word that devours, O deceitful tongue. Surely God will bring you down to everlasting ruin. He will snatch you up and tear you away from your tent. He will uproot you from the land of the living. The righteous will see and fear. They will mock the evildoer, saying, Look at the man who did not make God his refuge, but trusted in the abundance of his wealth, and strengthened himself by destruction. But I am like an olive tree flourishing in the house of God. I trust the loving devotion of God forever and ever. I will praise you forever because you have done it. I will wait on your name, for it is good in the presence of your saints. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, Yeah, I should have had Fiji Water sponsor this video. You know what? I'm gonna press that button that says paid promotion. Because technically I promoted this. They just need to pay me now. I'm gonna tag Fiji Water. See if they hook a girl up. La, 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 la. Oh no. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Hi. Be sure to hit the like button so we can reach a larger audience. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, their ways are vile. There is no one who does good. God looks down from heaven upon the sons of men to see if any understand, if any seek God. All have turned away, they have together become corrupt. There is no one who does good, not even one. Which I'd like to pause there because a lot of people think they are a good person, which that's a nice, cute little idea, but none of us are good people except for Jesus. Like, we all sin, and that's why we need Jesus. So I just wanted to point that out because sometimes I think people think they're going to heaven or life's going to be good to them simply because they're a good person, but it doesn't work that way, sadly. Actually, I won't say sadly. It's actually a good thing it doesn't work that way, because if it did, we would all be doomed, because there's no chance any of us would live up to being a good person, because we all sin, we all make mistakes, we all hurt people, we all hurt ourselves in different ways, and so it's better just to rely on the strength of God rather than try to be a good person. Now, obviously, as Christians, we are called to produce fruit, and so we need to put on the Spirit and the armor of God so that we will have fruits of the Spirit, and that's what people might see as good. You know, if we're loving or kind or compassionate, Those are all good things, but they don't necessarily mean we are a good person. Will the workers of iniquity never learn? They devour my people like bread. They refuse to call upon God. They are overwhelmed with dread, where there was nothing to fear, for God has scattered the bones of those who besieged you. You put them to shame, for God has despised them. Oh, that the salvation of Israel would come from Zion. When God restores his captive people, let Jacob rejoice. Let Israel be glad. What time is it over there in Egypt? Save me, O God, by your name, and vindicate me by your might. Hear my prayer, O God. Listen to the words of my mouth. For strangers rise up against me, and ruthless men seek my life. Men with no regard for God. Surely God is my helper. The Lord is the sustainer of my soul. He will reward my enemies with evil, and your faithfulness destroy them. Freely I will sacrifice to you. I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good. For he has delivered me from every trouble, and my eyes have stared down my foes. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Listen to my prayer, O God, and do not ignore my plea. Attend to me and answer me. I am restless in my complaint, and distraught at the voice of the enemy, at the pressure of the wicked, for they release disaster upon me, and revile me in their anger. My heart murmurs within me, and the terror of death assail me. Fear and trembling grip me, and horror that has overwhelmed me. I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove, I would fly away and find rest. How far away I would flee, in the wilderness I would remain. I would hurry to my shelter, far from this raging tempest. O Lord, confuse and confound their speech, for I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they encircle the walls, while malice and trouble lie within. Destruction is within, oppression and deceit never leave the streets. For it is not an enemy who insults me, that I could endure. It is not a foe who rises against me, from him I could hide. But it is you, a man like myself, my companion and close friend. We shared sweet fellowship together. We walked with the crowd into the house of God. Let death seize them by surprise. Let them go down to Sheol alive, for evil is with them in their homes. But I call to God, and the Lord saves me. Morning, noon, and night I cry out in distress, and he hears my voice. He redeems my soul in peace from the battle waged against me. Even though many oppose me, God will hear and humiliate them, the one enthroned for the ages, because they do not change and they have no fear of God. My companion attacks his friends. He violates his covenant. His speech is smooth as butter, but war is in his heart. His words are softer than oil, yet they are swords unsheathed. Cast your burden upon the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. But you, O God, will bring them down to the pit of destruction. Men of bloodshed and deceit will not live out half their days, but I will trust in you. We can always trust in God. I'm gonna skip down. Down, 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 down. Now we are at Psalm 100. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with joyful songs. Know that the Lord is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and bless his name. For the Lord is good, and his loving devotion endures forever. His faithfulness continues to all generations. I will sing of your loving devotion and justice. To you, O Lord, I will sing praises. I will ponder the way that is blameless. When will you come to me? I will walk in my house with integrity of heart. I will set no worthless thing before my eyes. I hate the work of those who fall away. It shall not cling to me. A perverse heart shall depart from me. I will know nothing of evil. Whoever slanders his neighbor in secret, I will put to silence. The one with haughty eyes and a proud heart I will not endure. My eyes favor the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. He who walks in the way of integrity shall minister to me. No one who practices deceit shall dwell in my house. No one who tells lies shall stand in my presence. Every morning I will remove all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off every evildoer from the city of the Lord. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Let my cry for help come before you. Do not hide your face from me in my day of distress. Incline your ear to me. Answer me quickly when I call. For my days vanish like smoke, and my bones burn like glowing embers. My heart is afflicted and withered like grass. I even forget to eat my bread. Through my loud groaning, my flesh clings to my bones. I am like a desert owl, like an owl among the ruins. I lie awake. I am like a lone bird on a housetop. All day long my enemies taunt me. They ridicule me and curse me. For I have eaten ashes like bread and mixed my drink with tears, because of your indignation and wrath. For you have picked me up and cast me aside. My days are like lengthening shadows, and I wither away like grass. But you, O Lord, sit enthroned forever. Your renown endures to all generations. You will rise up and have compassion on Zion, for it is time to show her favor. The appointed time has come. For your servants delight in her stones and take pity on her dust. So the nations will fear the Lord, and all the kings of the earth will fear your glory. For the Lord will rebuild Zion. He has appeared in his glory. He will turn toward the prayer of the destitute. He will not despise their prayer. Let this be written for the generation to come, so that a people not yet created may praise the Lord. For he looked down from the heights of his sanctuary. The Lord gazed out from the heaven to earth to hear a prisoner's groaning, to release those condemned to death, that they may proclaim the name of the Lord in Zion, and praise him in Jerusalem. When peoples and kingdoms assemble to serve the Lord, he has broken my strength on the way. He has cut short my days. I say, O my God, do not take me in the midst of my days. Your years go on through all generations. In the beginning you laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of your hands. They will perish, but you remain. They will all wear out like a garment. Like clothing you will change them, and they will be passed on. But you remain the same, and your years will never end. The children of your servants will dwell securely, and their descendants will be established before you. we're talking about. No way, Matt. It's already been a year. I was just thinking, like I knew it was coming up on a year, but I didn't know like the exact day, but I was thinking like, that's so crazy that like how we were getting together for like that holiday party last year where we wore the pajamas and just, I don't know, like meeting you guys and everything. Like that's so wild that that was already a year ago. Like time's passing by so quickly. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful time on your vacation. Say hi to Em if she isn't watching this with you. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm just here, you know, at work making ASMR videos. So I actually need to get going though. Get ready for my last client of the day. What kind of trash TV? Like the kind that we watch? Or a different show? Also, I was gonna let you know that I got an air filter, but I didn't have them change it because she didn't seem like she knew what she was doing, so I'm just gonna save that for you if you don't mind showing me how to put it in. That would be great. Because, yeah. You're welcome, Danny. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you're definitely too high class for us, Matt. But yeah, I think you also said something about the brake oil, right? And the windshield fluid and stuff. Wiper fluid, is that what it's called? Which I will look into those things as well. But anyways, all right, whoever is still here, thank you for stopping by. And I will see you next time.